Hello everyone, and welcome to our next lecture. One of the other things we have to deal with here in astronomy is angular measurements. So if we were to look at this and we would see the stars here in the Big Dipper, one of the things we have to realize is we can't just say, oh, those are a few feet apart or a couple hundred kilometers. We don't know how far apart they are. So we have to use angular measurements to be able to quantify this, okay? So the angular measures we have, we're using angular separation. This is measured from the observer, is the angle between the two objects. And the reason they did this is they had to have some way to break it down. Now the first angular measurement people use are degrees, and this goes back to 360 degrees. And there's some debate on where this came from. Some people saying it came from the Egyptians and the Sumerians, but basically they needed to divide the sky. Some people say they based on the number of days of years, that's why there's 360, but maybe they knew there were 365 and this was just easier to do. But anyway, there's our degrees. Now, once their measurements got better, they got a smaller measurement, or a minute measurement, which is where the name comes from, which is called a minute. And this is 1/60th of a degree. Okay. Now, as their measurements got even better, they got a second measurement, which is 1/60th of a minute, which is an arc, or 1/60th of an arc. So 1 degree is 60 arc minutes, 1 minute is 60 arc seconds, and yes, this is where the time comes from. They actually borrowed this from the Sumerians, from the angular measurements, I apologize. And this is what we use to measure angles in the sky. Now, a couple rules of thumb. A hand held at arm's length is about 10 degrees, meaning if I hold this back like that, and I hold the fist, that's about 10 degrees. A finger is about 1 degree, and not on here, but the span of your hand, meaning from your thumb to your pinky, is about 20 degrees. Now, just to give you an idea how small this is, a dime held at about 2.5 miles away is an arc second. It's a very, very, very small distance to see. So this is kind of the angular separation and relates to its object distance, meaning the further away it is, the smaller the angular change would be. But this is one of the ways we're going to measure items in astronomy, and we talk about angular separation all the time. Now, again, a degree is 60 arc minutes. 1 arc minute is 60 arc seconds. So 1 degree is 3,600 arc seconds. I hope this helps. This is, again, kind of just a quick breakdown of the different types of angular measurements used in this class.